Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Man, I'm doing good this morning. Gotta get up, take my ass to class. You know? So, I'm on here, back on here once again. Giving you guys an update. I hope everybody here is going good. My birthday was in February, and I just turned 37. My birthday, shit. Fuck. With my twin brother. Um, I have a twin. We celebrated our day. It's pretty cool. And I don't know. Um, I don't know, like, you know, how some of you guys cope with females. You know what I'm saying? How, like, I love bitches. They lies is what piss me off, man. I love bitches, and I always tell anybody that I fuck with, any female that I involve myself with, because I really believe that, when you that goes for, I don't deal with dudes, so you know what I'm saying. I ain't no faggot, and no disrespect to all my homosexual brothers out there. No disrespect. Um, but anyways, though, yeah, females. I just feel like no matter what age you are, you're just a fucking liar. I just feel like that. I honestly feel like that because females are motherly. Females are companions, and you know what I'm saying. I really believe in the emotion. The when you tell somebody, "Oh, I love you," I believe in the degree of love. Just like how I believe in the levels of human beings on both sides, men and women, and the ones who, I forgot that word for it, but it's a word where people live who they live, like, I guess they live both lives. You know what I'm saying? They live a man life and a woman life, all at once. I forgot what you calling people, but to me, I feel females that I I particularly are interested in are not honestly interested in me like I'm interested in them, and that's because I feel everyone is looking for something. I mean, granted, you wouldn't be human being. Well, granted, you know what I'm saying. And that's because for the ones that's like looking for stuff, looking for happiness, fulfillment, like myself, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. They go beyond themselves, and they want that goal. You know what I'm saying. It's just how people go by doing it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, like I said, we're human beings. We're just like, if we were to tap into our animal instinct, which would be to walk around this motherfucking naked and all this other shit, and to be more one with the earth or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got people, that lives in the tunnel. You got people that live on the street. You know what I'm saying? And they're just, tapping into their animal instincts. Now, when you are interested in someone, I feel females, and it's not their fault, and that's cool because everybody should feel like that. I feel like that sometimes. Where you don't want to, where you're flattered, what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's just a flattery. And you're flattered that this person actually is showing you, is showcasing you what what they've been expressing to you or whatever. And that's cool for the moment. That's cool for the moment. You know what I'm saying? If you're still involved with your ex and stuff like that or whatever, you know, I don't know. It's just like, it's somewhat of a difficult thing. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, wow, okay. To me, I just feel like communication. If you got communication, you can get a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of worry. Uh, you worried about the wrong things, or I'm just trying to, you know, I'm trying to shelter this person from being hurt or how I actually feel or what is actually going on in the world, in my world right now, what I gotta do in my world right now. And for me, like I said, I listen, I watch, especially like when you actually go into somebody's world. You know what I'm saying? When you get invited into somebody's world, you go there. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing how their world is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not your world. Your world is where you lay your head. You know what I'm saying? That's your world. You go anybody else's world, visit. I used to live in that world once upon a time. I don't live in that world no more. I stay, So it be different. And then too, you know, it's complicated when they're dealing with their ex. It's complicated because one thing I don't like calling people an ex when that person is still around. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel an ex. Like no, let me take that back. You that when you once had a relationship with that person, you need to be able to give yourself time and let that person and give that person time because one thing about it, it's always like that in a relationship. Somebody has to be somebody has to be the pillar. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta make sure that bitch is ducked in the ground, no matter what the situation is. Somebody has to be the pillar, and somebody gotta force the rule. And that's just how I feel about that. That's just how I think about it because I could bullshit you. I could sit here and bullshit myself, and at the end of the day, I know it's wrong, and I know that what I'm doing is wrong because what it is that I'm not willing to give up what I had truly for unknown, and that's cool. And that's cool. I tell females that all the time. That's cool because you're not supposed to. I will want you to. However, if you know something ain't for you, speak on it. I don't care how much you like me. Speak on it. Because I'd rather for you to speak on it and tell me the truth than to keep holding me, keep dragging me along. And you can only drag a person along so long until the day realizing in their head what's going on. That's it. Someone's gonna get hurt. Someone's gonna be played because that's what it is. Especially when their exes are still involved. See, I really too much don't trip with it when I mess with a bisexual female that got kids. I don't trip. Even if she told me she ain't messed with a man in a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a trans man, for those that don't know. But when she tell me, oh, I ain't messed with a man in a long time, okay. Because to me, if you have a kid, you can always go back and forth. You can always go back and forth. You know why? Because you have a kid. You know what? That kid starts to talk. There's things that that kid doesn't like and he sees. Or she don't like and she sees. She starts to question you about it. Now you're starting to have that feeling because why? You this kid mom and you represent this kid. And a lot of people say, oh, it doesn't matter what my kid does. Yeah, dude. It should. It should. And especially if you live in a homosexual life and shit. And you know it's abnormal or whatever like that. You might as well go ahead and tell the kids the truth. You know what I'm saying? When he or she's up in age. I can't deal with liars. I can't. It's not good for me. It brings out this anxiety. When I tell you I don't like it, the feeling is uncomfortable. It's like, well, at the same time, dude, I'm happy that I'm going through this mentally because it's letting me know what I was fucking with. I was used to fucking with bullshit. I was used to fucking with people that just tell me anything. I was used to being on the back burner. I was used to waiting. I used to all these things. You know why? Because I didn't appreciate myself. I wasn't putting myself first. I wasn't putting myself first. And I'm not talking about a person that has a kid. They need to put you first. No, you need to respect that parent, that mom or that dad. Because when they put their kid first, technically you the second out. If they mama and daddy ain't got shit to do with it, you know what I'm saying? You know how you got some of those that is mama and daddy kids. You know what I'm saying? I figured if I had a good relationship with my dad, I would be a dad's kid. I have a cool relationship with my twin brother, and I'm my twin brother's brother. My siblings' brother. My sisters, I love my sisters. Even the ones that get on my nerves. I love my sister. There's got cousins all over this motherfucker. I love my cousins. and I still love my auntie too. I still love my auntie mama. I base my relationships off. To this day, I base my relationships off that shit. If I get a bullshit ass female, no disrespect. Well, I I be thinking about my mama so much. Like, God damn, a nigga can't catch a break. I be thinking about my mama so much, though, cause it's like, that was the first woman that fucked me over. That was the first woman that fucked me over, and the lady that I called my auntie mama, that was the first woman that I was in love with. I loved her. Like if I came out her body, You know what I'm saying? I fell short though. Always fell short of the females to get. For my birth mom though, shit, them bitches. You like God? What the? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. My mom's smart. She's just a fucking dog. My mom's a dog. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. She was. Anyway, age done catched up. Just my mom was a dog. My attitude's a beast, yo. My attitude's a beast. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I don't deal with liars, man. I don't deal with liars good. I don't deal with liars good, and I don't deal with motherfuckers playing with my time and my emotions. That shit. And the older I get, the more it's like, damn, for real. I ain't a fucked up, ain't a fucked up guy, man. Anyways, though, I'm trying to see that Black Spider Man. I need some cartoons in my life. Y'all maybe y'all could recommend some cartoons for me. I love cartoons. That's my happy moment. I was watching You Live in Color the other day. Oh man, I got fucking my homie. She hooked me up with the Jeepers Creepers. No, my bad, not Jeepers Creepers. Goosebumps. You remember the Goosebumps back in the day with the skeleton dude? That motherfucker, yeah. We're the same height. I just got more meat on my skeleton than he do. Joke. So I got my I'm back on my sauce. It was having a drop. So I had to wait on that. Yeah, I got that. My appetite is I'm I'm getting back thicker. Um I'm trying not to mess with my hair because my hair is soft in the front, so I'm trying not to mess with my shit front, right at the top. Like, I'm just keep trying to like keep it hope. You know what I'm saying? Talking to the hair gods, like help me. I would though want my lip strap to increase. My chin strap is coming along. It's coming along. It's breeding. You know what I'm saying? Um, my mind my mind is breeding. You know, we're not breeding. It's get my mind back. It's focus game. I'm almost done with my hours for barbering. It's truly, they truly say, and it's real. How you are brought up. Them years, the first few years of your life, it really means something. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how you felt when you was a kid. I know how I felt when I was. And I'm starting to have that feeling. I haven't had that feeling in a long time of progression, of opportunity, of mounts, of difference, differences, mounts of accomplishments to be made, milestones. I don't walk milestones, and that's what keeps me going. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'll be on here And there's a few people on here that I really admire in their relationships. And there's a couple where I'm like, damn, really? And I start to think about it like, is people on here just getting in relationships just to get into relationships for that little moment of that bread, and then you cut the storyline and y'all dissing each other, y'all disrespecting each other. It's crazy. It's like the same shit I was saying, like, with the party line shit. I remember back in the day, the party line used to crack, and I got introduced to the party line in the middle of my teenage. Well, not even in the middle, because I was basically like headed out the door of teenager to be. I was very mature at a young age. You know what I'm saying? And I tell anybody that you know has that maturity, and you see yourself different from your youth peers, your people that you chill with. That's God telling. That's God, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a logic and a knowledgeable and an intelligent person to walk away from certain shit. You gonna gain that. It's not just gonna happen overnight. You're gonna gain that. You're gonna go through shit. You know what I'm saying? I went through shit. Me and my twin brother, we went through shit. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I could say that I am thankful that God did is keep me with that boy. Keep me with my twin brother. That's why I'm me. Like, spiritually, I always been connected to my twin brother, I feel. We always had that connection spiritually. We may not call and all that stuff or whatever. That's how we was brought up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the woman in my house that raised us, she barely picks up the phone. She got, she, I mean, she barely picked up the phone. However, very sophisticated, bred. Uh, I really like, nigga, me and my siblings, all my siblings that was raised in the house are supposed to be motherfucking entrepreneurs. Motherfuckers like beyond. I know how I see myself, and I still see myself as that beyond the stars, and that's why I always say, well, maybe Lucifer, you know, wasn't that such of a bad guy. He was God's first. He was God's uh, uh, soldier. Was it chairman or lieutenant of music? You know what I'm saying? Captain of music. You know what I'm saying? He made that. He made that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's what angels are. You know what I'm saying? The instruments of heaven. You feel me? Maybe that's what angels are. The instruments of heaven. And it could be the instruments of hell as well. Maybe because they fell from that realm to the earth realm, they still had to play that part. And it's kind of weird to say this, but if anybody seen that movie, not but sorry once again, if anybody seen that movie, Rain Man, when Unbreakable, yeah, that's the movie, Unbreakable, Mr. Unbreakable, played by Samuel L. Jackson. Shouts out to your brother. Um, he basically said it. You know what I'm saying? He had to seek his hero. He had to seek his hero. Without a hero, he couldn't play his part of being that villain. And he studied this man. He put this man to the test. And he was the only one paying attention to see this man's ability to save life. However, he wasn't attempted. He wasn't convinced with what he was saying. He was ordained to really see the truth for what it was when he blew that plane out the sky. And what was it? 4 people died. You know what I'm saying? He was the only one that, no, 11 people died. And he was the only one that survived. And he came out right, came walking through, and everybody tripped like what? And he tripping. And that moment, that it kept playing. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, it opened him up to possibilities. You know what I'm saying? To doors that he closed off. He didn't move forward with another woman. No, he went and opened it. He went and opened his wife's door. He went and brought her back into his bed. He didn't get in her bed. He brought her into his bed. You know what I'm saying? This bitch was still asleep, but she feeling the movement. You feel me? That's true love. When you feel that movement, when you like, you know what I'm saying? And when she seen him, she was like, cause that feeling was familiar to her. You know what I'm saying? It's probably like, during the honeymoon stage. Honeymoons can last forever. You know? So, I'm learning to be a bachelor. I've lived the bachelor's life. Honestly, to endure it, to embrace it, not to be caught up in wanting to be a family man. I'm 37. I've been trying to do that shit forever. I done lost my way. You know what I'm saying? Because I was paying more attention to her than myself. And that's majority what men do. It's like, we ain't tripping about jobs and going out to hustle because we already know our ability. You know what I'm saying? Some of us do be like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Is that the only thing that defines you? Because, and I told that to my twin brother, don't live off your bread. Don't live off your bread. Live off of who you are as a human being. Your human being, your characteristics last longer than that bread because guess what? You can get fired from that company and your bread just shorten up by a bit until you get reemployed. Or you could be like me and walk off plenty of jobs. You know what I'm saying? Just snap. Just, fuck. Just snap. And on that, I'm my mama's child because I done heard stories about that woman from the streets and from family members involving her jobs by her bosses snapping it. That's one thing that I do love about my mom. She gave me a hero, a beast heart. You feel me? Like she gave me, she put that beast in me. Now, how I deal with my shit, I wear my emotions in my brain. Sometimes when they get too much in my brain, they start to seep out and fall on my shoulders. So you see, it happens like that. But I mean, no buts. Once again, sorry. That was like what my fourth time saying that. It's different. It's reasons why I do. It's reason why I do and say certain things that be on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I follow and I respect a lot of strong men, and one of them mainly is my twin brother. And my twin brother, and I feel like if that dude has everything a broke bitch, you know what I'm saying, not needs, which is help, support, communication, conversation, foundation, determination, consistency, uh, focus, breadwinner. Him and my sister we all Aquarius. She's in January, we in February. Them two, they like my auntie. My auntie, she's a Virgo. My auntie mama, she's a Virgo. Breadwinner. You feel me? My cousin, her daughter, same way. All of them. I got look. Everybody's after that bread, and niggas ain't worried about small shit. That's the thing. Like niggas was. I know for me, I have big dreams. You know, and maybe I still be able to cash in on them bad boys. It's where you put. It's how you set yourself up. It's how you set yourself up. And sometimes you just gotta step out on faith. You gotta have faith. Not just you. Not I guess you have to have faith. You gotta have faith in religion. If that's what you. If that's your bag, you have to have faith in religion. My bag is myself. Have faith in myself. Have faith more in myself than in a book, because that book, and whatever book you reading, that book helps you with this life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be your guy. You gotta move when you gotta move. You gotta do what you need to do to be able to put yourself in positions to play. When you don't, you just living, man. You just surviving. Trust me. And living and surviving is devils to that shit. You can be a speck. I was a speck. One thing about it, you don't have to be a fucking crackhead. You don't have to be zombed out. You don't have to take it to that level. And some of them people didn't even take it to that level. You know what, they got caught up in they shit. That's what they got caught up. They got caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Taking that shit too, like shit. I gotta stay up. I gotta get all this shit off. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take this bread here. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. If you got brains, everybody got brains. You want to go somewhere, focus on your shit. That's my problem, being focused. So go get in the class. You don't have your high school diploma, go get in your class. You wanna make sure that you truly earned your shit like myself. You wanna make sure that you truly understand what's going on like myself. You feel me? I was in an institution, education system, and that's bullshit. Right now they probably teaching y'all the 95 books. Back in the day they was teaching us out of fucking 18, like, come on, up to date, up to date. And one thing I can say about when I was in there, the people that did care about you, they're gonna bring some up to date shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, offline back then was is great now. It's great. It's great. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you have to invest in yourself. That's pretty much what schools, you know, pretty much teach you, to invest in yourself, to invest in your education, to invest in your knowledge, invest in your brain power. When you go to school, that's the brain power. You exercising your brain. You teaching yourself something new. Feel me? And don't be embarrassed if you're not on everybody's level. That's why you could go back to school. You know what I'm saying? You could start from scratch, or you could just take refreshing courses. They have that in college as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you cheated yourself, not even cheated yourself, if you feel like you want to level up. I gotta get up out of here. I'm trying. My main thing is to consistently go to class. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I I enroll myself in another class, so we'll talk about that soon. But anyways, my name is Q Mercutio Omega Wilson. Mercutio Omega Wilson. Better known as Studville. I love, you know what? I don't know. I gotta, once I get my shit right though, you know? However though, Studville, I love that. Stud or nothing, stud life, stud everything, you feel me? So shouts out to all my studs, all my horses out there in the field. You feel me? All my football players out there. You feel me? All my wrestlers out there. You feel me? All my white boy surfers out there. You feel me? All my hippies. You feel me? All my body boys. You feel me? All my skaters. You feel me? All my snowboarders. You feel me? Shouts out to my brothers, you feel me? My soccer players, you feel me? My Puerto Ricans, my Dominican, you know what I'm saying? My Salvadorians, you feel me? Shouts out, you feel me? To my Indians, you feel me? To my Samoans, you feel me? To my Haitians, you feel me? Shit, man. Jamaicans, man, for real. To the globe, my Russians, you feel me? To my Germans, you feel me? Scottish, Swedish, feel me? England in the building. Shouts out. You feel me? I gotta get ready for school.